Welcome to this quick demo on how to schedule exams at the Disability Resources Testing Center using our online portal. Keep watching if you have disability accommodations related to testing. Before you schedule any exams, you will need to first use our portal to notify your faculty about your accommodations. You should then follow up with them to find out whether they prefer to proctor their own exams for students with accommodations or whether they would prefer that you take your exams in the Disability Resources Testing Center. If your professor plans to proctor all your exams themselves and provide your accommodations, good news! You don't have to schedule their exams with Disability Resources at all. Just be sure to make arrangements with the professor well in advance. If the professor would prefer that you take your exams with us, you'll need to log in and schedule an exam at least 5 business days or 1 week ahead of time. We often proctor 50 to 80 exams a day, so scheduling your exam a week ahead guarantees that we'll get to your request in time. From the Disability Resources website, you can get to our portal by clicking on Manage Student Accommodations on the right. You will then log in with your Andrew ID and password. We're going to be using the same fake student, Tony Tartan, that we used in the video on notifying faculty about accommodations. When you log in, you will see all of the classes where you have requested accommodations. To schedule an exam, click Alternative Testing. Tony would like to schedule an exam for their course, 15-112. So they will go to the Schedule an Exam heading and choose 15-112 from the drop-down. Then they will click Schedule an Exam. On the next page, they may see a drop-down list like this one of all the exam dates that the professor has entered for the course. Tony will choose the date of their exam, and the system will pre-populate the exam type, its start time, and the standard length of the exam without the accommodation of extra time. If you have an accommodation of additional time on exams, the system will automatically calculate the new exam length with your extra time factored in. Then they will select the specific testing accommodations they would like to use for this exam. After doing this, Tony realizes that they actually need to adjust the exam time slightly because they have another class right after this one, and with their extra time, they would be late to their next class. So they will move up their requested start time so they have time to finish the 15-112 exam before going to the next class. They will enter a brief note about why they're requesting to take their exam at a different time from the scheduled start time. Putting in a quick note like this is always helpful and greatly speeds up the process of getting your exam request approved. Tony will review the agreement that they will abide by CMU's academic integrity requirements and click Add Exam Request. If you're scheduling an exam and don't see a list of exam dates, it means that your instructor has not yet filled out an important form, the Alternative Testing Instructions form. We will need them to complete that form before we can approve your request. But you can still submit an exam request and we'll have it in as a placeholder until your instructor completes the alternative testing instructions. For example, Tony is going to schedule an exam for another class, 54-321. That instructor has not yet filled out the alternative testing instructions. Tony will enter the exam type, time, and date of their exam, and the accommodations they want to use. They will also enter how long the exam is without factoring in any extra time accommodations. The system will calculate the adjusted exam length, factoring in Tony's extra time accommodations. Tony will be sure to schedule the exam on the correct date and time, and they will follow up with their instructors to remind them to fill out the alternative testing instructions so we can approve Tony's exam request. Remember to take your course schedule into account when scheduling exams. During the regular semester, we proctor exams from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. So you can almost always take your exam the same day as your classmates. Schedule it as close to the actual exam time as possible. Use the additional notes box to write any explanation if you need to take your exam at an unusual time. Once the request is submitted, you can easily submit other exam requests for that class right from this page, or go back to alternative testing to schedule an exam for another class. If the dates of all your upcoming exams are listed in the portal, it's a good idea to submit all your requests now so that you won't have to remember to do it later. Under Alternative Testing, you can also view previously scheduled exams to check their status or modify exam requests. Thanks for watching and good luck on your exams.